Hey, it's Fandom. Welcome to the match. We got another teams match for you, another tournament play-in. We have the Quest Masters going up against Anyone Can Cook. So Quest Masters being Kane and Carrie, Anyone Can Cook being Matthew and Jack. Nick is here on the desk. Nick, what do you think of the match today?
I'm excited. Two rookie teams lost their debut, but showed a lot of promise. Now fighting each other for a spot in the fall tournament. It is what dreams are made of, Tim.
Sure. All right. Well, let's find out what dreams these people have right now in the promos.
Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. I learned that from Hillary Duff or Lizzie McGuire or whatever that movie was. But yeah, we're here.
Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, but we had fun the first match, and now we're here for the second one. We're going against some people that are in the same faction as us. We may or may not have just met them like 2 seconds ago. It's great. I honestly am here to have fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Carrie's here to have fun, right?
Yeah.
And we're here. That's it.
We're here.
I've got a dream. On an island that I own, feeling rested and alone, surrounded by enormous piles of money. No, but this is also a pretty good dream. Honestly, I'm happy to be back with Matthew. I feel like we showed a lot of promise in our first match, and I'm happy for kind of a redemption match here. So
yeah, no. So am I. Unfortunate loss last time, but I'm happy to be back. Really looking forward for today's match.
All right, Nick, what'd you think of the promos?
I understood both musical references that each team made.
Nice, beautiful. All right, well, let's get into it right now with round number one. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is going to be worth 1 point apiece. If a player should get all 10 questions correct, they will be issued a bonus question from a mystery category. Oh no, what could it be? You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen and lady, any questions as we get into round number one? All right, Nick, what's question 1?
Question number 1 comes in the category of horror icons. Which Halloween film was the first to feature the character Jamie Lloyd?
These are movies that I like.
All of them?
No.
Liar.
There are 3 that I hate. But there's also quite a few that I love. 5.
Wow.
3.
Says a lot about you.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Jack.
I said Halloween 4, The Return of Michael, and I was in the middle of writing Myers.
We'll go to Matthew.
I went with Halloween H2O, 20 years later.
Kane.
I went with Halloween 2.
And Carrie.
Halloween 2.
Think we can accept Halloween 4, The Return of Michael M?
I don't think so. Sorry, Jack. If you needed to finish writing it, you needed to use a repeat.
All right.
Sorry, bud.
The correct answer was Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, but like we said, we can't give the point. But we will move on to question number 2, which is in Disney live action. Who plays the lead, Jim Evers, in The Haunted Mansion? So I watched Halloween 4, The Return of Michael M yesterday.
Wow. How was it?
That one is one of my favorites. I'm not going to lie to you.
Was Jamie Lloyd there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, because we just asked about it.
It's funny, though, because then in the 5th one, they call her last name as Carruthers, and I got very confused. 5.
Isn't she like in Wit Pro or something?
1, pens down, I guess, kind of. Kane, we'll go to you.
Eddie Murphy.
And Matthew.
Eddie Murphy.
Carrie.
I said Jamie Foxx.
And Jack.
Haven't seen it. I had no idea.
All right. Eddie Murphy is the correct answer, so we are tied 1-1.
Your third question comes in the category of fandom Oscars. Which Sean Connery Bond film won Best Visual Effects?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I guess she's in like a hospital, I think. Should we make sure that we don't have a question about that later in the match? Is that what you're doing?
No.
I'm
just looking up stuff. Relax about it.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's start with Matthew.
Goldfinger?
And we'll go to Kane.
Dr. No.
And Carrie.
The House of M.
And Jack.
Goldfinger?
Nick, what's the correct answer? I think it is Thunderball.
Okay. We have Goldfinger, but something went off my head, and I was like, I don't think that's right.
No, I don't think that's... We'll cut right here. I'm pretty sure it's Thunderball. Okay, so Thunderball was the correct answer, so nobody gets that point. We move on to the next question, which is in the wizarding world. What plant does Harry use for the second task in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? This is a great movie.
You know what's weird? If the goblet was on fire, you couldn't drink from it.
They never try to drink from it.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole purpose of a goblet, is, you know.
But this one is a goblet of fire, not a goblet of water.
You're missing the whole point of the goblet. Is
point one, hands down. Let's go to Carrie.
Gillyweed.
Jack.
Gillyweed.
Kane.
Gillyweed.
And Matthew.
Gillyweed.
Gillyweed is correct. We stay tied 3-3.
Your next question comes in the category of Pixar. At the beginning of A Bug's Life, what invention does Flick make for Ada using a blade of grass and a single dewdrop?
I really like this movie.
Sure, I mean, like, it's just, you know, better things came after it.
I get it. I'm just saying this movie is very charming, and I don't think it gets the credit that it deserves.
Well, yeah, because, like, a lot of better things came after it.
If I didn't promise Mother on her deathbed I wouldn't kill you, I would kill you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jack, we'll start with you.
I don't know. I haven't seen this movie in 10 years.
Oh, Kane.
A telescope?
Matthew.
A telescope?
And Carrie.
A washing station.
Telescope is correct. So we stay tied as we move on to the next question, which is in DC, regular DC. What type of transportation is Idris Elba's character Roke in when he dies in The Losers? This is like one of your favorite movies ever made.
Well, no, but I think it's very good.
It's fair.
It's like the definition of a nice 90-minute action comedy. It's great.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's grown on me a lot over the year. 5, 4 years, I guess it's plural now. 1, pens down. We'll go to Kane.
I said a train.
And we'll go to Matthew.
I said a plane.
And Carrie.
A train.
And Jack.
An airplane.
Plane is correct. So Cook will take a 2-point lead on that one as we get into the next question.
Your next question comes in YA Dystopia. What is the name of Katniss's young female ally from District 11 in The Hunger Games?
So, what would be your skill if you were in The Hunger Games?
Can I... Well, okay, I guess I won't reference anything from the film. Just that I would give up right away.
That would be mine. I would just be like, take me.
This ain't worth it, guys.
I would actually, I would step off before the countdown so that I could blow up.
I'm done.
3.
Sorry if you bet me.
Heads down. Let's go to Matthew.
Rue.
And Carrie.
Rue.
And Jack.
Rue.
And Kane.
Rue.
Rue is correct. Your next question is in Worlds of DC. Which Worlds of DC film features the villain Dr. Poison? So what were you going to say?
About what?
Still not say it.
I was just gonna say, like, I could just pretend to throw something like PETA does, to, like, but I didn't want to, like, give any plot details away from the film. Then they would know the answer is not PETA, you know?
That's
why you don't, yeah.
That makes sense.
PETA, go throw that thing.
4, 3,
okay.
2, 1. I saw him throw a bag of flour once. Okay, let's go to Carrie.
Batman 2.
We'll go to Jack.
Wonder Woman.
We'll go to Kane.
Wonder Woman.
And Matthew.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is correct. I have 10-7. Nick?
That's what I have.
Okay, what's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Disney animation. Which 90s Disney animated film features the main villain dying when they are blasted into a tower full of fireworks, causing an explosion?
Explosions are cool.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. That will be Quest's first repeat. The question again. Which 90s Disney animated film features the main villain dying when they are blasted into a tower full of fireworks, causing an explosion? What was your question?
No, I just said explosions are cool.
A little serial killery.
No, I like when things go boom.
Not good.
Pens down, Jack. We'll start with you.
Mulan.
Kane.
Mulan.
And Matthew.
Mulan.
And Carrie.
Mulan.
Mulan is correct. As we get into your final question, which is in the category of fandom quotes. Which Middle-earth actor or actress said the quote, "The power of the three rings is ended. The time has come for the dominion of men"? So anyway, back to my whole explosions thing. I forgot that you said fireworks in the question.
So you didn't want to say fireworks are cool?
And then
fireworks are much cooler, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, but then I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I can.
But whoops. You could have.
I definitely could have. Oh man, what a damn sleepy fire.
Repeat the question.
Ooh, we got a repeat from Cook. All right. Your question again in fandom quotes. Which Middle-earth actor or actress said the quote, "The power of the three rings is ended. The time has come for the dominion of men"?
It was an odd reaction you had to them using a repeat. It was like you had never seen someone repeat a question before, even though it had just happened the question before that.
No. Well, I think it was the fervor in which he asked.
You're like, ooh, here's a repeat.
Yeah,
give me the repeat, even though we hadn't started counting down yet. Okay. So I just got super excited. I was thrown off. Usually we get repeats.
Tim, they all seem ready. You want to count?
4.
2, 1. Thumbs down. Kane, we're going to start with you.
I said Ian McKellen.
We'll go to Matthew.
I said Kate Blanchett.
We'll go to Carrie.
I said Jordan.
And we'll go to Jack.
I said Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett is correct. So at the end of round number 1, I have anyone can cook in the lead with 14-9. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. Or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question will be worth 2 points apiece. Unless you choose to go to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in round number 2. Each team has 2 repeats remaining, and their challenge is intact. Any questions from the teams? No. Okay. So the categories on the wheel today are MCU, Mission Impossible, Pixar, Scores and Soundtracks, Disney Animation, Marvel, Wizarding World, and Disney Live Action. So anyone can cook. You guys are in the lead. Which to spin first or defer to Questman?
What do you think, Matthew? You wanna defer, or do you wanna spin first?
I'm okay with anything, so I'll leave it up to you.
This is a pretty good wheel for us. I think we should defer.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so this will be the spin for Questmasters. And it lands on MCU. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we should take it.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Okay. Nick, will you go ahead and give them their questions in the MCU?
Gladly. Questmasters, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the MCU?
Yes.
Great. Your first question. In what MCU film does Chris O'Dowd make an appearance as a date for one of the lead characters?
I believe it's Thor the Dark World, Carrie.
That's the only time I remember a character going on a date.
That's
They're
fair.
kind of lonely.
We'll say Thor the Dark World, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Avengers Endgame, how long does Scott say he was trapped inside of the quantum realm, which he explains to Steve and Natasha?
5 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
5 hours, final answer.
Okay.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. What is the name of the weapons and technology fair that Tony drops into at the start of Iron Man 2?
It's a Stark Expo, right, Carrie?
Mm-hmm.
Stark Expo, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. Your penultimate question. After meeting with Pierce, what kind of location do several S.H.I.E.L.D. members ambush Steve only for him to escape in Captain America the Winter Soldier?
You want to say this one, Carrie?
The elevator. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. And your final question. At the beginning of The Incredible Hulk, Bruce is working as a handyman at a factory that does what?
They make sodas or pops, right?
Yes, they make sodas.
They make soda pop, final answer.
That's correct for 2 more points
I
and a clean sweep of MCU.
think they can the sodas. I don't know if making them is the right term.
Yeah, no, I hear what you mean.
Not sure what you think. Do you think we should challenge that, or
I
soda-
mean, what I immediately thought was they bottle soda.
yeah, like they bottle it. Yeah.
I don't know if they make it. If you think it's a good challenge, I think we should go for it.
I think look, we'll challenge.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back after this challenge.
Okay, we are back from the challenge. Here's what we decided. We did some research. We are going to be awarding Kane and Carrie the points for making drinks. What we have found is that the soda bottling factories or canning factories or whatever often also make the drinks as well as bottle them. So we are going to be giving Kane and Carrie the points. Anyone can cook will lose their challenge. And that ends Questmaster's turn for round 2, bringing their clean sweep of MCU, their score up to 19. Anyone can cook is trailing with 14 as we bring back the wheel for their spin. So, anyone can cook. This is your first spin. And it lands on opponent's choice. So, Kane and Carrie, do you need the list of categories again?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
All right, so the options that you can choose to give them are Mission Impossible, Pixar, Scores and Soundtracks, Disney Animation, Marvel, Wizarding World, or Disney Live Action.
Any ideas, Carrie?
You're
I'm thinking Mission Impossible.
thinking Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Yeah, That works for me. It's not me answering those questions.
All right, Mission Impossible.
Okay. Anyone can cook. I will give you guys your questions in Mission Impossible. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Your first question in Mission Impossible. Dougray Scott plays the main villain in which Mission Impossible film?
That would be Mission Impossible 2, Matthew. So,
Yeah, go for it.
Mission Impossible 2, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question. In Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, who helps Ethan escape the syndicate when he wakes up handcuffed to a pipe?
That would be Rebecca Ferguson's character, Ilsa Faust.
Ilsa Faust. Yeah, correct. Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Final.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. How does Claire Phelps die in Mission Impossible?
She gets shot, I believe, Matthew.
That's right. Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. Your fourth question. In Mission Impossible 3, how does Zen, a member of Ethan's team, get Davian to go to the restroom, where Ethan then kidnaps him in Vatican City?
Spill red wine on him, I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Spills red wine on his shirt. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Ethan finds himself imprisoned in what country at the beginning of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol?
That Belarus? Oh, no, that's not right. That's
No, that would be it's Russia because
right. That's right. Because
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Russia. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and a clean sweep as well. So anyone can cook, bringing their total up to 24 to Quest's 19, Nick?
That's what I have.
Okay, we are going to move on to round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. It is the betting round. We are going to say a category. The teams are then going to have to decide who they want to take the question and how many points they want to bet. They can bet up 2 points, 0, 1, or 2 points. If they get the question right, they will gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Both teams still have 2 repeats, and Questmasters still have their challenge. Any questions as we get into round number 3? Okay, the first category that you guys can bet points on is going to be Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
Who wants to take it and how many points?
You want me to take it,
I
Matthew?
mean, we don't have to bet anything. If you want me to take it, you can take the next one, or whichever works.
Yeah, I feel like Planet of the Apes is a pretty good category for me. If you want to take it, by all means, go ahead. We've got some room to breathe here, so
yeah, go for it then. Yeah, you can.
All right, and I'll just bet 0 then.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think you should take a carry and bet Figment.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's get bets starting with Jack.
0.
And Carrie?
0.
Okay, stats only. Here's the question. In what U.S. state do Milo, Zira, and Cornelius land in Escape from the Planet of the Apes? I enjoy this one.
Weird, because it's not good.
I forgot that you don't like this one very much.
Nope.
Nick.
Jack, you are not on the desk. You don't get to speak. Write your answer.
This isn't wireless.
5.
Logged it.
3, 2, 1.
FANZONE.
Jack, we'll go to you first.
Nick, your opinions hurt me. New York.
And Carrie.
New York.
Both are incorrect. We are looking for California. California. All right. So the next question has to be taken by Kane and Matthew. What is the category, Nick?
Category is Mission Impossible.
I'm thinking red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you know what I'm betting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that starting with Kane.
0.
All right. And Matthew.
0.
Okay. Another stats only. What is the question, Nick?
Your question is, in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, who ultimately takes over, changing the room numbers on the doors to trick Sabine into thinking she is on a different floor?
My phone just vibrated. It was Cody.
Okay.
What'd
he say?
He's asking for some information.
Got it.
Can't disclose that here.
Oh.
5, 4, 3,
Weird.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Kane.
I said Benji.
And Matthew.
I also said Benji.
And you both are correct. It is Benji, but no points gained or lost. As we get into the next question, you can now reset who takes this one, and the category is Pixar.
I can take
Matthew.
Yeah. Should I?
You
You
want
want?
to do this one?
Yeah.
You think I should bet one?
Yeah.
I think we should
Yeah.
too.
If you want to bet one, you can, but like,
Mhm.
again, we still have room to breathe. So
Yeah, for sure.
bet whatever you're comfortable betting.
Bet
It's a
Toby.
7-point game. I think you can bet one. Right.
Okay, so Matthew and Carrie are taking this one?
Mhm.
Okay, we'll get bets starting with Matthew.
One.
Okay, and Carrie?
2.
Okay, here's the question. What type of sea creature officially gets Marlin and Dory to Sydney, where they meet Nigel in Finding Nemo? We've watched this movie a couple times this year.
Together?
No, I think we watched it once together last year.
We did?
Were you on that watch along?
No.
Oh,
Thanks for remembering.
well, I was so drunk. I don't remember.
That's
5,
fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matthew.
Turtles.
And Carrie.
A whale.
A whale is the correct answer. So anyone can cook loses 1 point, goes down to 23.
Yep.
And then that puts Questmasters up to 21. Big question there. Now only a 2-point game with 2 questions remaining that Jack and Kane have to take the next one. And the category is DreamWorks animation.
What are you thinking?
Thinking Iron Man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Honestly,
I think
I'm pretty confident.
if there's
Yeah, no, I'm pretty confident in DreamWorks, but like, there's a few movies I just haven't seen in a while, so I think either 1 or 0.
I think
do you
just
think?
0, and then
Yeah.
we'll see what the last category is, and we can work together on that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, let's get that starting with Kane.
I said 1.
Okay, and Jack.
0.
Okay, Nick, what is the question in DreamWorks animation?
The question is, which DreamWorks film takes place in Metro City?
I love the looks of faces when we ask questions.
Yep.
Like the one time I asked you, what do you have for lunch? And you went, yeah, that face. You just the one
Oh,
you-
did I just do it?
You do that face all the time.
It's
Anytime
the it's the is anyone else hearing this guy face?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jack, who bet 0.
I believe it's pronounced Metrocity, and it's Megamind.
And Kane.
Megamind.
Megamind is correct.
I almost said Metrocity,
We have
so.
got a barn burner here. We now have a 1-point game. 1 question remaining. The teams can confer on this question. This will be huge. So the category is, it's Nick's favorite. It's Star Trek. So anyone can cook. You are in the lead by 1 point. Would you like question 1 or question 2?
Up to you.
We'll take question 2.
Okay. And now decide how many points you guys are going to bet.
Both
I don't know.
teams.
I'm thinking maybe Jack Sparrow.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, Matthew?
I'm not going to be very helpful. So up to you.
Wonderful. We'll go with 1, I guess.
All right. Let's get bets starting with Kane McMillan.
I said 1.
1 point. Okay. And Jack. Cook.
1.
All right, both going 1. Interesting strategies here, but I like it. Okay, I believe, Nick, if I can do math, we will have a winner after this question.
We will indeed.
After these questions, so we will give Quest Masters their question first. Yes, as they are down.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so Quest Masters, your question. In Star Trek, you are getting question number 1. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, your question. Who plays Geordi La Forge in the Next Generation series?
That's a great question. Do you have any idea, Gary?
I know Chris Pine is somewhere in Star Trek.
Yes. Can we get a repeat?
Yes, you can. You have 1 remaining now. Who plays Geordi La Forge in the Next Generation series?
I know Tom Hardy appears somewhere in the next gen. I don't think it's that answer.
I have no idea.
We're going to say Tom Hardy. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for LeVar Burton. So we will move over to Anyone Can Cook for their question. Nick, what is their question?
Your question is, who plays Scotty in the original 6 Star Trek films?
Do you have any idea about like first name at all? Like I might be able to remember last name.
I can't remember his name.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, question again. Who plays Scotty in the original 6 Star Trek films?
Have you seen the original 6?
I've only seen the first one, but I don't remember the actor.
Repeat.
Okay.
Oh, all right, that's your final one. Who plays Scotty in the original 6 Star Trek films?
I'm not going to be able to pull this.
Oh. I can't remember his name.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to hate myself in a few seconds here.
And your winner, Anyone Can Cook. The answer was James Doohan. James Duhan, but because both teams bet 1 and both missed, Cook was able to keep their 1-point lead going out of the match. Nick, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that both teams played great. Both teams did very well in round 2. I think maybe if we knew a little bit more about Anyone Can Cook, maybe Questmasters would have given them something else because they handled opponent's choice very well. We might have a different outcome. But on top of that, Questmasters did great coming back in round 3. And overall, it was a great match.
Absolutely. So we'll start by talking to Questmasters. Nick, I'll have you take over the post-match interview.
Questmasters, as I said, seem to be pretty good at MCU. I imagine you prefer it to James Bond?
Yes. We just finished watching all of the MCU movies.
Fair.
We're in the middle of Loki right now.
That helps in a game like this. As I said, you guys did great. You'll definitely be back very early next season. How do you feel about your performance today? And is there anyone you're looking to play when you come back?
I want to say there's anyone we're looking forward to play. I think I feel better after this one. I just feel better after this one. I was really happy when Carrie got that whale question right.
I have watched Finding Nemo every single day, every single weekday of this month. So the second you said Finding Nemo, it's like,
wow.
Game over.
She's a nan for a 1-year-old.
Yes.
Got it.
They are both obsessed with Finding Nemo right now. So
makes sense. Cool. Well, great job. I've also watched Finding Nemo every day this month, but I don't nanny anybody. Great job, you guys. You did great. We will see you again very, very early next season. But for right now, let's talk to our winners. Today, Anyone Can Cook. Anyone Can Cook. A little behind-the-scenes action. We another team was actually supposed to be here. They dropped out, so that you slide right on into the play-in here, and you come out on top. How you feeling about the victory?
Honestly, really good, because as soon as we spun opponent's choice, I thought to myself, shit, we're either getting scores and soundtracks or Disney live action. And thank God they picked Mission Impossible, because I just finished binging all of them in the past week. It was 6 of the 31 movies I saw in the last 9 days. And yeah, and I cut it, like, you all froze as soon as they repeated their question. So when you gave us ours, I thought I thought they had gotten theirs right. So I was very concerned. But no, gotcha. I'm very, very happy with the result here today. And honestly, I thought Matthew and I both played a pretty good game. So I'm happy. Glad we could walk away with the win on this one.
Yeah, no. So am I. I mean, Jack he swept round 2. It was all him. So, I have to thank Jack for that. But and I'm gonna be kicking myself for that Pixar question because I forgot about the whale, and
I thought it was the sea turtles as well. I thought the whale was before that.
Fair, very fair. Well, as I said, you will be either the 15 or the 16 seed in the tournament. We need to see how the other play-in goes or went, depending on where this comes out. Is there any team you're looking to play in that tournament?
I'm not sure who's all in it, but like
pretty much everybody.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pretty much everything we got. Maybe some revenge action against Beat the Geeks there. Or?
Oh, that would be nice. But we'll see. We'll see if we meet them in the tournament. If so, can't wait.
Great. Definitely. Awesome. Well, great job today, you guys. We look forward to having you in the tournament. We'll see you there. But for right now, Tim.
Yeah, great match. It was looking a little spooky there with the 5-point deficit after round 1 and 2, but Kane and Carey played a great round 3. They were really smart not to bet on those first 2 questions, and then they came back and bet where they needed to. Just the last one, Star Trek. It is a fickle beast, that Star Trek. I've been there myself. So, yeah, it is what it is, but I thought all 4 of these people played really, really well today. I'm excited to see everybody return.
Likewise.
Awesome. So that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys real soon with more matches, including that tournament that we've been talking about so much. So we'll see you real soon with that team's tournament. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.